Nestled adjacent to the tracks in downtown Perrysburg is a hot new eatery from the team that brought you Rosie's. It's Rosaria's on 3rd Street.
I always say Rosie's is kind of that old school Italian, and we are that new, modern, fun, coastal Italian.
Jordan Krieg is the executive chef.
I'm gonna make you guys a bruschetta grilled grouper. We're gonna do some salmon for our salmon tapenade salad. Then we're gonna dive in and have some seafood paella and a shellfish diavolo. We're just putting a nice grill on both of our fish here. Really, I'm just looking for nice grill marks, kind of let that charcoal flavor come through a little bit.
What is it like to put that coastal twist onto Italian food?
For me, that's what like real Sicilian Italian food should be. Everything they get is right next to the ocean, so they're pulling it out of the water. So to bring that here, it wasn't as challenging as you think it would be, but it was more just exciting and fun to be able to play with fresh ingredients and something kind of new to the area too. Favorite part of the job to me. So paella is traditionally a Spanish dish. Putting that rice and kind of crusting it in there to help bring some more texture to this dish.
How long have you been a chef?
I've been cooking professionally for about 10 years. I spent some time at some other Toledo restaurants, did some apprenticeships with some really good chefs around the city. I'll do a little shout out to Steve Smith at Man's Italian right now. That man taught me a lot. But since then, I've kind of been, learning throughout my career. And I had a good bit of experience that came from at-home cooking with my mother and grandmother. It kind of taught me a lot of our deep roots from like that German and Hungarian cooking that we do.
So obviously there's that nostalgic sort of heartwarming part to it.
Yeah.
But what is it about cooking that really, inspires you? Would you relate it maybe to like an artist, creating work?
100% it's like art. I'm not the person that can put pen to paper or paint anything, but if you give me some sauces and fun, fresh food, I'll create art on the plate. So that is kind of the fun that we get to have. Yeah, so Diablo translates straight to the devil, so it's gonna bring the heat.
How hot is it?
1 to 10, it's a 14. It's gonna rip your face off.
What do you like most about being here at Rosaria's, as far as like maybe the variety and things like that, and the creativity that you get?
Honestly, my favorite part is that creativity, the freedom that I'm allowed. We get to kind of push the boundaries a little bit here and not do what you're used to seeing around Toledo. My favorite thing, and my sous chef would tell you the same thing, is that we like to be weird. I love the heat of the kitchen. I love the rush. When we're cranking, we're busy. I know our customers are out here having a good time, and so are we in the back.
So you have these really kind of like big city vibes. Is that what you're going here?
I think that's exactly what we were going for. We kind of brought the big city to a small little town here in Perrysburg. From the moment you walk in the restaurant, from the chic design to the food that we put on the table for you when you get to sit down, it is, you feel like you're in Chicago or New York.
Food for Restaurant Week. First of all, obviously it's the first year you guys could be involved. Rosie's involved pretty much every year. It benefits Leadership Toledo. What's it mean to you to give back to a nonprofit? Obviously making food that are special, kind of get to play around with that, but sort of the nonprofit aspect.
Yeah, for us, I think that's to our core what we're about. Being a family restaurant, we speak to the community. We're there for the community's there for us. So anytime that we can give back, it's an honor.
This is grouper, bruschetta style. It'll be swordfish during Restaurant Week. We went with grouper today. Let's give it a shot. Very good. I don't know how to describe that. How do you describe bruschetta? It tastes like bruschetta. It's so good. I mean, I think it's a good thing. When it tastes like that, it's good. The seafood paella, I love scallops. I love saying paella. So this is a really good Italian twist on paella. Almost a creamy texture to it. One of the things I love about seafood, especially in a dish like this, seafood paella, it's like taking the entire ocean and just putting it right into a dish. It's delicious, it's a good mix of rice. Like I said, there's like a creaminess to it. Very, very tasty. It's not spicy. This is spicy. This is dangerous. Shellfish diavolo. I've been working on my pronunciation. Wow, I love heat. So it's almost dangerous in a way because it's so hot that you just want to keep going back in for more because the taste is there. But this is, oh my goodness, this is really good. I'm gonna do one more bite. This is probably gonna be my last bite because it's way too hot. Way too hot in a good way. You need to check it out, especially if you like heat. It's Rosaria's, it's in downtown Perrysburg for Restaurant Week Toledo or any time of the year. Give them a shot. It's good. That's good.